Over the years, marriage boot camp has faced it all.
You're a stupid, dumb
Explosions.
You caused me so much grief.
Rage.
What you gonna do, mother?
And damaged lives.
What made you okay with me every guy?
Yeah, mother wants her daughter to be a whore.
What?
But for the first time ever, boot camp is going beyond the drama and into the fabric of American culture.
I know that face.
What's up, Corey?
The only thing bigger than the stars
I've done 100 films, 3 #1 movies in a row.
are their egos.
No bellman or concierge here.
The pop star always wins.
Do you remember that?
I don't compete with anyone.
And their issues.
Something horrible happened. You didn't do a thing.
This is your daughter.
I would get beat.
I never touched your money. Never.
Tell them the truth.
I've been your mom since I was 12.
Dr. V and Dr. Ish will face their biggest challenge ever.
It's not all about you, Corey.
To break down the facades
I didn't know.
Yeah, you did.
Because you're lying. That's
I'm
why.
not lying.
and get to the truth.
If I abuse drugs and I die, it's her fault.
I don't care.
Deception was indicated.
It's time to sever ties and walk away from your kin for good.
Do what you've done in the past, run.
You're out of here?
That's it.
This is Marriage Boot Camp, Family Edition.
You were a severe alcoholic and partying with multiple dudes all the time. You were a terrible mother at the end after the divorce. It was all my fault.
It was a revelation.
I made no money. I'm a crackhead. I'm a meth head. I'm no Justin Bieber.
I'm not doing this anymore.
She needs to stay away from me right now. She needs to stay away from me right
I'm
now.
out of here.
You what?
I said, I'm out of here.
You're out of here?
Yeah.
It's day one of boot camp, and our families arrive to try and resolve their years of resentment.
I missed you too, but we gotta work some stuff out, you know?
Or risk leaving without their families forever.
I'm Aaron Carter. This is my mother, Jane. And I am a pop star and a House of Carter's survivor. I think I like this house.
It's kind of spooky.
We are here to fix the unresolved issues from my childhood. I've been performing since I was 7, so I've endured quite a bit of humiliation, and it's kind of hard to trust my mom with certain things, you know? There's a barrier that I've created for myself, because I can't continue to let myself get hurt and over by you.
Yeah.
As this mother and son begin to face down 20 years of resentment and mistrust, 2 famous ex-wives and their families arrive to unpack their baggage. Real Housewives of Orange County, Alexis Bellino,
Our license plate said broken family. Okay, I get it.
and basketball wives Laura Govan.
Why you throwing me down? Liars on board.
Family lies.
Oh, that's
Both question if their future should include their parents. But before the meet and greet ends and the real work begins, these 3 families will meet their last housemates. One of the most notorious, controversial, and recognized people in the history of marriage boot camp.
Wait, here come, oh my God.
Oh,
Is this the
Lord.
Brady Bunch?
Beverly Hillbillies.
lost boys.
All right, we're here. Let's meet some peeps.
I know that face. Oh my gosh.
What's
It's
up,
Corey Feldman. Wow. This guy's, he's a real star. He's a real movie star. I don't get to see many real movie stars. And,
That's not true. Will Smith came to my shows. Bruce Willis came to my shows.
oh, but,
Will Smith, Bruce Willis.
no, yeah, you're right. I guess you're right.
Hi, everybody.
Ooh, it's a little Michael Jackson.
Hi.
Start over, take that out.
Hi, what's going on, everyone? Hi, I'm Corey, and this is the Feldman family. This is my wife, Courtney Feldman, and this is my brother, Eden Feldman.
Corey is a jack of all trades. He's an actor, he's an artist, he's a singer, he's a producer, he's a director, and on and on and on.
And I write.
Yes, and he writes.
Yeah, there you go. How are you?
Hi.
I know you know who I am. Our kids go to the same school. You've been late a couple times. I used to sit back with your son. So I knew he was gonna be like, what's up, Laura? Thank you so much for the lookout.
Have we met?
Mother, Laura, I remember
Laura.
you
Corey.
from our babies went to school together.
Oh, they did?
Yeah.
I don't know any of these people.
Corey.
What's up? Have we
Aaron.
met?
I'm Aaron Carter.
Aaron? Oh, right. How are you doing, brother?
I recognized Aaron.
Oh, well, she knew who he was.
Yeah.
Damaged children on board.
Oh my God.
Never stood by me. Oh, man. We were always very tight until I left home trying to get my career. Things change, and Eden gets a little resentful.
Oh, I get resentful.
So has anybody gone inside yet?
No, can we go, please?
Let's do it. Let's go inside.
Although the families get to stay in a Beverly Hills estate for the next 10 days,
Whoa.
this boot camp is no vacation.
Woo, look at this beautiful place.
For some, the next 2 weeks will lead to the loving family they've always dreamed of.
It's a pretty room to cry in.
For others, this may be the last stop before their family splinters and breaks apart forever.
Hey, look, anywhere on the map you guys want to go, anywhere on the map. Aaron, I think we're supposed to plan a tour, man.
Is that what it is?
That's what
Let's
it
do
is.
it. It's a sign, bro.
This is kind of different.
Who you telling?
Very different.
We got
I
all-
feel out of place already.
a little bit, huh?
Me too.
Yeah. We got to get to know him.
Well, I don't trust nobody, so that ain't happening. There was an incident that made me lose trust in my parents when I turned 13. I remember telling my dad that I was molested. I told him what happened, and his answer was, well, what do you want me to do? My mom never spoke up. She never said anything. She needs to start speaking up. I don't need a friend, I need a mom.
Let's get to the nitty-gritty. Why are you guys here?
Well, we're here because my brother and I have had differences through the years, living with a brother that's famous and growing up with that kind of media spotlight. When I left home, he had a lot of the pressure put on him to be the breadwinner because I was the breadwinner. I was bringing in all the money, all that kind of stuff. And I'm sure you can relate with this.
It's literally like my childhood. My mom was my manager up until I was about 16. It started with Nick and Backstreet Boys, so he wouldn't be where he was if she didn't take him to his first audition when he was 12. When Nick left the house, he was about 13 years old. And then I became the one, that
breadwinner.
was, yeah.
Yeah.
My parents violated the trust financially with me as a kid because they were spending the money that I deserved. It affected love, it affected trust, it affected how we felt, the kids, about marriage moving forward. I mean, I can go on forever, baby.
And what about you guys?
We have 7,000 issues under the rug. And she cheated on my dad when I was 12, and it caused an eating disorder for me and caused a lot of crap, really. My mom cheated on my dad, and then she went back to college and she had a full-time job, so I became a mom at 12, and I was thrown into that
Okay,
role.
so my answer to that is I felt like I was a mother to my parents from the time I was about 10 or 12
Well,
years
then that's
old.
your job to break the cycle.
Look at, they're just like chilling. They've made themselves at home.
First of all, I don't know these people. How are they going to relate to the problems we have?
What do you sing?
What do I sing?
Yeah, what-
I do pop music, so I've sold 75 million records. I just released a new album. I've done 65 music videos.
He does pop music that my kids like.
And then the brothers on the Barbie Boys, the Beach Boys.
It's called
Bundles.
Oh, brother.
New Kids on the Block.
What do you do?
Mom, he's an actor.
I don't like bragging about my own work, but I've done 100 films,
Corey is the one that's trying to take over the
This
lead.
is his show.
6 albums, probably about 4 or 5 TV series that I've starred in. I've done probably over 100 appearances on TV.
He just kept
going.
running at the mouth.
You know, I had like 3 #1 movies in a row. I did a film called Lost Boys. I got fired because my mom was so irresponsible. And if you're not gonna be a good manager, then just don't be my manager. But my point is,
Oh, man.
That was 5 minutes wasted.
Yep.
and then all of a sudden you're famous. So your parents are getting all the benefit of it. And then you're 13 years old and you stop working.
Yeah.
And you're like, okay, now what do I do?
I have a different opinion on that. I kind of look at it like, okay, you got a child that wants to do this. This is what they're good at. This is what they like. I just nurture it. I didn't push it, but a lot of people think you do. But if they really, really have the talent, you don't have to push it.
It's probably best to nurture it in a behind-the-scenes sort of way until they're old enough to make the decision on their own.
But, you know, it's also inspired him to work harder and do better.
I don't have a great deal of respect or enthusiasm for mothers that get their kids into the business.
We actually, I mean, we go years without talking.
Yeah. You guys go years?
Yeah. the years. We literally just got off like a 3-year fight. Like maybe for the last year we've been cool.
Boot campers, it's time to hit the road.
Walk through the brown door and meet us for the first stop on your boot camp road trip.
Oh! Like, here we go.
Where do we go?
Right now.
That door.
I don't know if we're on a plane, we're on a trailer, or in the boat, the water.
Donkeys.
Donkeys, but I'm ready for the ride.
These families are about to embark on a very critical journey. What may seem like a family road trip may be the toughest 2 weeks of their lives.
Looks like a gift store.
What's going on?
Welcome to the gift shop. My name is Dr. V.
And I'm Dr. Ish. And this is Marriage Boot Camp, Family Edition. This is not summer vacation. This is not some beachfront retreat.
This is boot camp. Everything you experience over the next 10 days will lead you to one question. Is your dysfunctional family worth saving?
Or is it already too toxic to be saved?
The journey begins now with a good old-fashioned road trip.
No road trip is complete without a stop at the gift shop. The doctors have chosen specific souvenirs that represent the issues that landed these families here.
Aaron, come on up.
If they don't confront the issues dividing them, this will be their last stop as a family.
Cash cow.
What does that mean to you?
That I supplied milk to my family and put food on the table and stuff like that.
I think that we both can relate to that. Corey definitely more so. But, you know, when I was young, I was a working actor too. I mean, I did a number of commercials and I brought in hundreds of thousands of dollars to the household and I saw none of it.
How do you feel about that?
Kind of neglected, maybe used a little bit and stuff. Yeah. Kind of had to raise myself. So, you know, but
It kind of robs you of your childhood, doesn't it? It's a lot of pressure for a kid to be the cash cow.
What a confusing world it must have been for a little kid.
by the time I was like 16, I thought I was a grown-up. I felt like I'd been responsible for my family falling apart.